So you're thinking about moving to Phoenix, Arizona, and you're wondering what are the best Phoenix neighborhoods to raise a family? That's exactly what we're covering in today's video. And if you already live in the Phoenix metro area, but you're wanting to sell that starter home and move up into a bigger home for your growing family, this will also be helpful to you. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about that right now. Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the Living in Phoenix Northwest Valley YouTube channel. On this channel, we cover all things relocating in the Phoenix Valley, what that looks like, what it's like living here, lifestyle, recreation, jobs, and of course, all things real estate and the housing market. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can always be notified and you can continue to learn all about the Phoenix lifestyle and the Phoenix housing market. And I am a licensed Phoenix real estate agent, so is my mom, who I work with. So even though we love making these videos, it would make us so happy if we could help you find that dream Phoenix neighborhood, help you relocate here, and just really love the process, make it smooth. So you can reach out to us. Our information is down below. You can call, text, DM, email, whatever your preference. We're here for you. We would love to make that Phoenix relocation happen. So let's get started. Let's talk about these best Phoenix neighborhoods for families today. Okay, so number 3 on the list in Surprise, Arizona is the neighborhood of Marley Park. Now, on our channel, we've talked about Marley Park before as one of the top 5 Surprise, Arizona neighborhoods, and I think this is a great neighborhood for families. Here's why. Whenever I am in the Marley Park neighborhood, whether I'm showing homes, just driving through, visiting friends that live there, I always see families out and about, walking on the trails, at the community center, the community pool, the sports fields, the parks. You see families, walking to and biking on the weekends and then going to walking at school. And it has a family vibe. It's a beautiful, very community-centered, very community-focused neighborhood. And that's one of the things that I love about it. Now, Marley Park is farther west, so if you're looking for something more central Phoenix, this is going to feel kind of further. And if you're commuting into the city, of course, you're going to be like closer to the edge of the main metro area. But with that, you're going to have, maybe more affordable housing with that community feel than if you were in more of the Scottsdale, North Phoenix, Central Phoenix area, just because it is a little bit further out. Now, I also think that Marley Park has a lot of great amenities specifically for family. I mentioned the community center, the community pool. They have a school right there. They also have, trails that go down the main center of the neighborhood and then all around it as well. The parks, the sports fields, they have events. It's really it has a lot of amenities that just make it more family friendly. And I think you get a wide variety of people in the Marley Park neighborhood as well. So you see like little kids, older kids out riding their bike on the way to the parks and stuff. So I think you can find a lot of different stages of families. Number 2 is West Wing in North Peoria. Now, I love West Wing for a variety of different families and lifestyle types, but especially if you feel like your family is very active, I think you're going to love the West Wing Mountain neighborhood area. There are a lot of smaller subdivisions within West Wing Mountain, but you're surrounded by mountains. You've got hiking trails galore. You've got walking paths in between all the different neighborhoods, a school, a church, a craft coffee shop, which is one of the best coffee shops in Peoria in that neighborhood. They also have a community park. They have smaller parks within the different subdivisions and a skate park in the HOA community center where events are held. They even last week had like a free family bingo night, and that went to that benefited a local charity, which was really cool. So there's a lot of good things about West Wing and the neighborhoods that are in there. One thing I'll say about West Wing is that there's a lot of different lifestyle types, and there's a lot of different property types and property prices in there. So you could be anywhere from like mid-4 to high 4s all the way up over $1 million, depending on what section of the neighborhood you are. And you could have either a non-gated subdivision within there, or a gated subdivision with some of those higher end and luxury priced homes. So depending on what you're looking for, what your budget is, there are a lot of different options. I will say that there is not like a big community center like some of these other communities that we've talked about, but there's a lot going on in that West Wing area. And then just a little bit north on the other side of the mountains, you go up and there's this brand new park called Paloma Park by the city of Peoria. It's huge. It's got a splash pad, sports fields, a lake for fishing. They've got a dog park. They've got a concession stand. Like, so much stuff is going on. And that's just phase one. So there's another phase that's going to be started at some point, not exactly sure when, but that is very close proximity. So you could just get in your car, drive a little bit up the way, and you're at Paloma Park. And then you're also really close to Lake Pleasant. So you would just get out again, go up Lake Pleasant, keep going north, and then a little bit more west, and you're up at the lake. So if you like to boat, you like water sports, you just like to hang out at the lake, we see a lot of people that like that lifestyle up here in North Peoria. Families that are very active, outdoorsy, like to do sports, recreational sports, water sports, all of that good stuff, that love the West Wing community. Number one, and this is a fan favorite, is Anthem Parkside. So the city of Anthem is just north of Phoenix. You've got Phoenix, this long stretch of city, and then you've got, the North Phoenix area, and just above that, you've got this small community in between the mountains up there off of the I-17 called Anthem. And there's two sides to Anthem. There's Anthem Parkside, and then there's Anthem Clubside. Anthem Clubside is a large gated luxury and high-end community. It's got the country club, the golf courses, all of that good stuff, which yes, families live in there, but the Parkside is a little bit more family friendly in my opinion. And I think that's also having to do with budgets. Not all families have this luxury budget for living, the country club lifestyle. And if you do, that's wonderful, but that's not going to be every family, right? Especially if you're thinking like younger families that are, just buying their first, second, maybe third house. So just keep that in mind. The Anthem Parkside, there's tons of neighborhoods there, but Anthem itself feels like a smaller community, almost like a small town. And that's because it's kind of been built up on the east side of the I-17, and for the most part, there's not a whole lot of building going on in Anthem because it's complete. There's not a whole lot left. So it does have a very small town feel. It's very quiet. You have some amenities, you have some like grocery stores and shops, but for a lot of stuff, you would have to go a little bit further south into the main Phoenix or Scottsdale areas for those amenities. Anthem has some great schools. They've got charter schools, public schools with great sports programs and academic programs. And then they also have the Anthem outlets. So for shopping, they have that right there, which is great because, a lot of people travel up the 17 to go to those outlets, but you have them right there. So you do have some more shopping than other areas. Definitely, a nice feature to have in the city of Anthem. Anthem also has this amazing recreational community center. They have a water park, and they have amazing parks, just beautiful, that are really, really great for families. And I think that's why so many families are attracted to the Anthem community. I think they've got really great amenities, and when you buy into Anthem with your purchase, you get access to that community and recreational center. Whereas if you weren't living in the city of Anthem, you'd have to pay like a membership fee. Obviously, you're paying HOA fees in the city of Anthem. That is paying into that community and recreational center, but it is legit. So definitely consider that. The kids love it, the parents love it, the grandparents love it. So if that's what you're looking for, you want that type of community. They also do a lot of like community events. We were showing there last weekend, and they had this large bike race in the city of Anthem that was really, really cool. You want to see your town and your city having those kinds of events, right? And so Anthem does still have slightly that small town feel while still being connected to the greater Phoenix metro area. So you don't lose access to anything. You might just not have every single thing that you want right in the city of Anthem. So Anthem is our number one choice. I think it's a fan favorite, a little bit of a higher price point, but really, really beautiful, family-friendly, community-centered neighborhood for you to live in if you're moving to Phoenix. So if you're ready to move to Phoenix, or you're already here in the metro area, you're just ready for a more family-friendly community, these are definitely 3 options you should consider. These are the type of neighborhoods where there's gonna be events going on. You can take your kids to the park, you can take your kids to the community center. Your family can have, other families nearby that also have kids around the same age, and, just understand where you're at in life and where those relationships and that sense of community really comes from, because usually we connect with people, right, that are in similar life stages, and just they get what you're going through. They get, like, if you've got toddlers running around and going through crazy toddler times, or they know if you've got kids in middle school that are trying to figure out what they're good at and what's important to them and things like that. Those things that you can connect on with families that are building in similar life stages. So that's the kind of stuff that we like to talk about when you're thinking about moving here to Phoenix, or just when you come to us and you're like, hey, we're ready to move. Where we're at was good to start with, but we're looking for something a little bit different. We want to move up into a bigger home, but we also want to find a community that's going to work for our family. These are the kinds of things that we're looking at and that we know make a big difference between what's a good neighborhood and what's a great neighborhood for you. Like I said earlier, we are licensed real estate agents here in the Phoenix metro area. And if you're thinking about moving here, or you're already here and you're just looking to make a move, whether that's to buy and sell or just buy a new property, move up, we would love to help you. Please reach out to us anytime, call, text, DM, email. We'd love to help you. Our information will be down in the description and that first comment. And if you want to continue to learn all about living in Phoenix, the lifestyle, the real estate market, please hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell, because that'll notify you and you can continue learning all about the Phoenix real estate market, housing, lifestyle in Phoenix, and what it's like to relocate here and what you need to know.